I don't know why it does that. Sometime it's working now.
Okay. Good morning. The 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there is no smoking, no talking, no chewing gum, no eating or drinking, no sleeping or laying down, no driving or riding in a motor vehicle. Please keep your device on mute until you are addressed by staff. Also, keep your device on a level surface so that your face may be seen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. And I lost the person I wanted to do. There he is. Mr. Dang.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry about that, Your Honor. We
It's
pressed the
okay.
wrong button.
I was like, oh no, he fell off.
I did too.
It's okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Christopher Lee Dang. This is U ticket 586-83120. This is one count of disorderly conduct. Today is the date and time set for a review in this matter. Mr. Daines was here last Monday, but hadn't completed the task that I asked him to do. Mr. Daines, can you state your name for the record, please?
Christopher Lee Daines.
All right. Mr. Daines was to write a letter of apology or just a letter saying that he was sorry for what took place. I have a handwritten copy as well as a typed copy of that letter saying that he regrets his behavior that took place on that date and time. So with that being said, the court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice at this point in time for him completing the task that I assigned him to. Mr. Daines, no
Yes,
more
ma'am.
of this behavior, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, make sure if someone asks you to do something that you listen to them, especially the police officers, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you so much, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, have a good day.
You.
All right, bye-bye. Thank you, who's ever helping him. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. And tell his brother, thank you so much for helping him write this letter. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Mr. Wyatt, is someone lying beside you in that bed? You might not want to be there when we're on live on YouTube. I don't like to see people in a, you might want to find another spot to go to if you can.
Okay.
Miss De Niro Bay.
Hello?
Miss
Hold on.
Cinnamon Whipper.
Hold on one moment, Mr. Wilson. Hi, what?
Can you repeat that?
What did you say your name is again? You were here earlier, but you left, and when you came back, the name changed.
Yeah. Somebody was calling me and it clicked out. My name's Cinnamon Whitford.
Cinnamon what?
Woodford.
Okay, thank you. Were you in the waiting room or breakout
Yeah, I
room?
was in a waiting room. I was waiting for Mr. Boffman, but I don't know. It just clicked me out.
Okay, so you were in, if you were still waiting for him to resolve your case, then you were in the breakout room. So I'm going to put you back.
Yeah.
Mr. Wilson? Would you please find some place to pull over? You're not allowed to be on Zoom while you're driving. You're on mute. I can't hear you. You're on mute.
Yes, I'm parked.
Are you gonna have to drive again? Because I think I asked you before not to drive.
Well, no. I wasn't driving. I'm late. I'm closer to my job because I'm late for work. But no, I'm here. I'm not moving.
Okay, have you talked to the attorney yet?
Yes, I did.
Have you decided what you're gonna do about your case today?
I presented all my documents, registration, insurance, license. Everything's been presented, and so he stated
Okay,
that
I'm gonna put you
things
back in
be.
the,
I'm sorry.
you're gonna go back in the waiting room then.
Because I'm sorry.
Have you decided, you and the attorney, have you decided what you're gonna do about your case today?
Yes,
you-
he said everything was dismissed. I sent
Okay.
him the documents.
All right, I'll put you back in the waiting room.
Okay.
Lorna Wells? Lorna Wells?
Yes,
Good morning, ma'am. Are you Lorna Wells?
yes. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, can you put the background noise off in the background?
Oh, okay, sorry about that. Okay,
All right, thank you. Okay, ma'am, I have you checked in? Would you do me a favor, please, and put on the top that's a little bit more appropriate for court?
okay.
Thank you.
Ms. Wells, you an hour late for your trial today.
I know, I apologize, Judge.
She says it would.
Okay, Ms. Wells, I'm going to put you in what's called a breakout room.
Okay,
It's a place where you will be able to speak with the attorney, Mr. Boffman, in private
okay,
about your rights. You're going to be there for a long time, but please be patient. Do not hang up.
okay,
When you finish talking with Mr. Boffman and you've decided what you're going to do about your case today,
Mhm.
press or leave a breakout room. It'll bring you to the courtroom. Okay, and once you're back in the courtroom, you will go to a waiting room, and that's where you will stay until the judge is ready to hear your case.
okay,
Okay, so press join when you receive the invitation to join the breakout.
okay.
I just gave you the key.
Good Monday morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, how are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. And yourself?
I'm good, I'm good, I'm good.
Good to know, we're ready on all the cases that are in the waiting room, I believe. I'm still waiting on pleas. I left those individuals in the breakout rooms or plea offers.
You have them, Attorney Goff.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I didn't scan down. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm really ready.
All righty, let me get some of these officers out who are here for trials first. All right. Jordan Walker,
Yes, ma'am.
all right. Now calling the matter of People versus Jordan Skywalker. This is ticket number P133837. Count one, disorderly conduct. Today is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Terry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
Jordan Walker.
Your Honor, I am under the impression that there is a stipulation to dismiss the incident case upon my stipulation of probable cause. Is that the recommendation here? Oh, and I'll also ask the good officer, good corporal, to announce his name, please.
Good morning, Corporal Lamont Williams, badge 4198, City of Detroit Police.
Your Honor, forgive me, I think we're gonna need a recall of this case, if that's not the recommendation.
I speak to the attorney in the breakout room, please.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Your Honor.
I'm putting you both in breakout room number 1, okay?
Okay, I'll go there now.
All right.
Your Honor, I'm ready to make the record.
All right. Back on the record in the matter of People versus Jordan Walker. We took a brief moment so that the officer could speak with Attorney Bachman about this case. Are we ready to proceed now?
We are, Your Honor. Apparently, after discussion with the good corporal who prepared the citation now before the court on information and belief, I'm making a motion to dismiss the instant case on procedural due process grounds. I think that the parties agree that the charging instrument here was unfairly vague and for that reason does not meet constitutional muster, excuse me, Your Honor, and that case would, on stipulation of the parties, be dismissed here. Thank you.
All right, that being said, Corporal, you okay with that as well?
Good morning. Yes, it was an error I did on the ticket, so I did explain to Mr. Walker and have no objection to dismissing due to my error.
At this time, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice because of the error on the ticket. Sir, you are all set for today. I don't know if he's gonna refile it, but it sounds like you're all set for today, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for dressing for court too, Mr. Walker. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, both of you have a good day. Be safe, Corporal.
Thank you too.
Oh, thank you. You can sign off, Mr. Walker. You're all set. Terrence White,
Yes.
now calling matter of people versus Terrence Wyatt. This is V ticket 1238889. One count failed to vaccinate dog for rabies or produce proof of vaccination against rabies. V ticket 123890. Any person who is in custody of an animal shall prevent the animal from engaging in nuising, menacing, or potentially dangerous behavior. And V ticket 123891. This is one count failure to produce a lease or a responsible person for a dog off the owner's property. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman, P55052 for the defendant, Mr. Wyatt. Please, your full name for the record.
Terrence Darnell Wallace.
Also acknowledge the presence of the good investigator from the city of Detroit. Please announce your name, sir.
You have to unmute yourself for me.
Investigator Dale Green.
Good morning, Investigator Green. Good morning, Your Honor. The defendant is here for the purpose of trial. He is actually going to waive his right to any trial today and plead guilty pursuant to the recommendation now part of the court's file for reference. I would stipulate to probable cause on behalf of the defendant for the recommendation. Please and thank you, Your Honor.
All right, if that's the case, sir, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
I couldn't hear it. Sorry about that.
I said, are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in any of these matters? You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, you still want to move forward, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I want to take you back to the dates between September 11th, 2021 and September 13th, 2021. At that time, sir, did you own a dog in the area of 20018 Westbrook in the city of Detroit?
Yes, yes.
All right, and did he engage in some nuising or menacing or dangerous behavior that day?
Yes.
So what?
Yes.
Okay, and also, did you fail to provide a leash or someone responsible for that dog off the leash, off your property?
Yes.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
I am satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, the court is satisfied as well. Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the count to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated. Thank you.
So at this time, the court is going to dismiss count B123889 per the agreement. And then the other two tickets will be found guilty or pled guilty. So what happened? I need to know what happened.
Am I to talk or you?
Feel free.
You're talking to me. Talk to the judge. What's going on? What happened with these?
Well, what happened was, I adopted the dog, and so I moved out of the house that I adopted the dog with my girlfriend. I moved out of the house, so the person that took over her property they wouldn't allow dogs. I didn't take the dog was in my name, so I had to. So she got rid of the dog from somebody she knew because he was going to get kicked out the house. And during that time, the person that she gave the dog to, the dog was too aggressive for his daughter. So he ended up giving it to the lady next door, and yeah, that's what happened. And then yeah, from there on.
All right, sir. I'm gonna give you a fine on one of the tickets. You gotta take care of those dogs. I know you thought you were doing what was best, but then the dog gets out there and it looks like it might have been bitten. Somebody might have been bitten, so it's a serious thing. On one of the tickets, I'm gonna give you a $300 fine, okay? On the other ticket, I'm gonna waive cost and fine. How long will it take you to pay that $300 fine, sir? 30, 60 days, 90 days?
90 days, please. 90 days.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to do no later than March 6, 2023, okay?
Okay.
All right, sir. Thank you so much. You have a good day.
Question.
Yes, sir.
You started misdemeanor, right?
These are misdemeanors, yes.
Okay, thanks.
Yep, they're misdemeanors and they, yeah,
All right.
yeah. They're ordinance violations. Let me make sure. These misdemeanors. These tickets are misdemeanors or ordinance violations? All right. Yeah, they're misdemeanors. These are misdemeanors or ordinance violations, okay? They're not felonies or anything like that. Okay?
All right, thanks. Yeah.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good day, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Investigator Dale. You have a good day.
You have a good day too, Judge.
Thank you. Lakeisha Washington.
Here.
Now calling the matter of People versus Lakeisha Ann Washington. This is ticket P1348204. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Ma'am, please state your full name for the record, please.
Lakeisha Ann Washington.
Thank you.
Date and time for trial. We also have present the good officer from the City of Detroit Police Department. Can you announce your name, sir?
Officer Brian Nelson, badge 364, Detroit Police Department.
Good morning, Officer Nelson. Your Honor, the defendant presents today with valid documents. Charges are that she didn't have proper insurance on a motor vehicle. I have received from the defendant certificate of no fault insurance from the Cure Auto Insurance Agency, valid from October 29th of this year through April 29th of next year for a 2020 Dodge, must be a Grand Cherokee, in the defendant's name, Lakeisha Washington. She has also presented to me a valid driver's license for the alleged driver that morning. His name is Kevin Martell Oldham. This driver's license was issued on June 8th of this year and will expire on December 17th of 2025. And so much as the defendant has cured the issue and presents today with valid documents for herself as well as the alleged driver, we'd motion to dismiss the instant case without prejudice, Your Honor, unless there's an objection. I've sent those to the court's attention as well, Your Honor.
Okay. Officer Nielsen, you looking troubled. You okay?
No, we're good.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Usually you have a very jovial look on your face and you got to look at me. So I want to make sure.
Oh, no.
Okay. With that being said, ma'am, the court is going to grant attorney's request. I am going to dismiss these matters without prejudice because of the compliance, ma'am. Make sure that you always make sure people who are driving your vehicle are licensed and that you have insurance on your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, there's nothing further. You're all set, okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
I will, thank you.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Darnetta Andrea Walters. This is U ticket 633-99122. This is one count of operating in a place of illegal occupation. There's also tickets 358282. This is one count operating marijuana facility without a license, and ticket number 358639, operating illegal marijuana facility. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your full name for the record.
Darnetta Andrea Walters.
We'd also like to acknowledge for the purpose of trial, the presence of 2 of the Detroit Police Department's officers. Sir, one at a time, would you state your names
Officer Lamar Kelsey, Detroit Police Department,
and your badge number, please?
1159.
Officer
Officer
Reno.
Nicholas Reno, badge 4696.
Thank you kindly for your presence, officers. The defendant is here for the purpose of trial. She's going to waive that right here and now, Your Honor. There is a plea recommendation. I would stipulate to probable cause for the stop.
All right. If so, ma'am, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ms. Waters, did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're gonna give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of February 11th, 2022. We're looking at the location of 20127 West 7 Mile Road. Are you familiar with that location, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And at that location, were you operating a legal marijuana facility, a dispensary, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
I am satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to one count of operating an illegal marijuana facility. The other 2 counts will be dismissed. Let me look at the dates on these. So this looks like. Why haven't you got a license for this facility?
If I could give life to the defendant's words, they tried, they made an earnest effort, they made their applications, but they did find it at some point not to be cost effective to continue their efforts, and so they no longer have any desire to operate a facility.
All right, your fine, ma'am, is $300. How long would that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
60 by being Christmas, please, ma'am.
Okay, I have to pay no later than February 6th, 2023. Okay?
Okay.
All right, there's nothing further. You're all set, okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, ma'am.
Same to you.
Thank you. All right, officers, be careful out there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Wordlaw? This is supposed to be a review, Mr. Boffman. I don't think he paid his fines yet, though.
He does have 2 new cases, Your Honor. They're set for February arraignment. I don't know if there's an offer, but we could do a 1-for-1 if it would please the court here.
Okay. We ain't pulled the 2 new cases. I just had this one he hasn't paid on yet.
Okay,
They pled to back in September of 2021.
understood.
Then we gonna try and pull the other 2. All right,
Okay.
I'll just leave. I'll
It's,
put them
I
in.
can give case numbers, Your Honor. I just happened to look them up. They are,
It's okay, Attorney Bachman. We're gonna pull them and I'm gonna move forward on the other ones and we'll
Yes,
come back
Your
to
Honor.
you. We'll come back to you in a minute, Mr. Wordlaw, okay?
Okay.
I'll do some other matters and then we'll come back to you.
we appreciate that, Your Honor.
No problem. Ivan Walker. Ivan Walker?
Yes.
Oh, let's call this matter. Now calling the matter of people versus Ivan Devon Walker.
Ian.
Ian, I'm sorry, Ian. I did add too many letters. Ian Walker, this is
Yes.
1 count of prohibited conduct, patron knowingly, intentionally touching an employee who appears semi-nude on the premises of sexually oriented business. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Baughman, P 55052, on behalf of the defendant.
Sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Ian Devon Walker.
It's date and time for trial. There's no complaining witness. We're asking you to consider here a motion to dismiss without prejudice.
All right, time is now 10:50 a.m. No officer being present for this matter. The court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice. You're all set, sir, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Rakira Williams?
Yes.
All right. Have a seat for me, okay? So I'll call your matter real quick. Not calling the matter of the people versus Rakari Williams, P 1255852, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, fail to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Baughman for the defendant. Sir, your name.
Ricari Williams.
Good morning, Mr. Williams. Thank you for your patience today. Judge, this matter is set for trial. There is no complaining witness. This is now 10 minutes to 11, and the trial was set for 9. We move to dismiss without prejudice.
No complaining witness have been signed in for this matter. The court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice. Sir, you're all set for today, okay?
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
One question.
Yes, sir.
Do you know if I have anything else like holding me back from getting my license or no?
We usually pull all your tickets, so I'm pretty sure we pulled all your tickets for today. If you want to give the court a call, this afternoon sometime, you can do that just to make sure.
All righty, thank you.
We can only see Detroit though, okay, just so you know.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. Danita Young? Exactly. Danita Young?
Can you hear me?
I can now. Yes, ma'am. Have a seat, okay?
How you doing, Miss Beckman from RPI? How are you this morning?
How you doing? I'm in court.
You are, and I can't call you case until you get someplace quiet.
Okay.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Danita Young. This is ticket P 12764H3, 1 count 21 to 25 miles over posted speed. Ticket number P 1275939, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, supply false information and or ID to police officer. Ticket number P 1275921, count 1, operator or front seat passenger failed to wear.
Yes.
You gotta stop moving.
I'm sorry.
Park for a moment. Yes. Seatbelt. Count 2, defective or missing equipment. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Danita Young.
Thank you, Ms. Young. The judge, date and time for trial. There's no complaining witness, so we move to dismiss without prejudice.
All right, time is now 10:54 a.m. No officer having come on these matters, the court is going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Ma'am, you had a lot of violations, though. Make sure that you keep your seatbelt on and you slow down. The allegations were that you were doing 21 to 25 miles over posted speed. You gotta slow down, okay?
Okay.
All right, don't give false information to the police officers. You don't want that on your record ever, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, ma'am. Thank you so much for your patience this morning, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day at work.
You too. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Cinnamon Warford?
Yes.
All right. Yes. Okay, all right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Cinnamon Cheyenne Warford. This is ticket number P1217275. Count 1, no plates or trailer. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license suspended. Also calling ticket number SP110222272. This is no proof of insurance. Count 1 of that same ticket is no receipt of registration. This is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with Attorney Boffman, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Your name, please, ma'am.
Cinnamon Woodford.
Thank you, Ms. Woodford. These matters are set for trial. I do not believe there's been an officer who has checked in with the people being unprepared now at 11 a.m. approximately at the case set for 9. We'd ask you to consider a motion to dismiss here without prejudice. Okay.
No officer having checked in on any of these matters, the court is going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. You're all set, Ms. Roper, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good rest of your day, okay?
You too.
Thank you. Well, change up her hair and everything. Now calling the matter of people versus Lorna Lucretia Wells. This is ticket P1231131. This is 1 count disregard officer signal. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Would you state your name, please, ma'am?
I'm Lorna Lucretia Wells.
Thank you. Matter set for trial. There's no complaining witness, so we're moving to dismiss without prejudice, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, time is now 10:57 a.m. No officer being present, the court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. But Ms. Wells, don't
Yes.
do this again. You know, when people are trying to get to an emergency situation, you don't want to block anything off. I know it can be hard sometimes to get over, but you got to make sure, because if you were in that same straight, you will want people to move over so they can get to your emergency too. Okay, Ms. Wells?
If I can speak, it wasn't that.
Yes, ma'am.
It was that the police was parked on one side of the street with lights on. And then it was a police officer in the middle of the street directing traffic. So I went past the car because it wasn't blocking the street and it was someone up there directing traffic. So I thought it was okay to go.
I get it. All right, well, they didn't come today, so just know, always be on the lookout when you do see that, so that doesn't happen again, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set, ma'am. You have a good day, okay?
Thank you, you too.
You're welcome. Thank you. Mr. Williams is just a review. I believe he did his community service, so I'm gonna close this matter out.
He was supposed, okay.
Mr. Zachary Williams? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Zachary Williams. This is U ticket 517-81819. This is the date and time set for a review in this matter. Mr. Williams, last time he was in court, just so council knows, was given the opportunity to do additional community service in lieu of the prostitution awareness class. He was just supposed to bring proof today that he had taken care of that. He has already paid his fine in this matter and showed the testing results. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
Zachary Williams.
Thank you.
Mr. Williams was holding up a paper. I don't know if he was able to show you Attorney Bachman with this additional community service that he has completed in this matter for this particular thing. I can see the paper. I can see that it is on the letterhead that we have for the court, showing that he has done all the community service. So do you have a motion at this time, Attorney Bachman?
We move for the disposition that the court has promised him.
All right, so at this time, he has completed everything he was asked to do, so the court is going to close this matter out as satisfactory.
Thank you.
You are all set, okay, sir?
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. All right, Mr. Williams, I don't want to see you back, okay?
No problem with that, Your Honor.
All right, you have a good day, okay?
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
I'm done.
You can just sign out, okay?
I'm trying to.
I know, Mr. Williams. You need me to get you off?
Yes, please.
I'll do it, Mr. Williams. Okay, there you go. Anderson Williams?
Yes, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Anderson Lee Williams Jr. This is ticket number SP 1259341, failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. Tickets number SP 1259245, count 1, expired plate. Count 2, no receipt of registration. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you state your name, sir?
Yes, Anderson Lee Williams Jr.
Thank you. Defendant and I have discussed the plea deal that is part of the court file. He's going to plead guilty pursuant to its contents. On his behalf, I stipulate to probable cause for the stop.
All right. Mr. Williams, if that's the case, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Williams, did you have a chance to talk to an attorney? That would have been Mr. Bachman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial? You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of October the 3rd of 2021. Were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of East Davidson and Conant Streets or Conant Streets in the city of Detroit, Conant?
Yes, I was.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you fail to display a valid operator's license to the officer who stopped you?
Yes.
Satisfied, attorney?
I am satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to fail to display a valid operator's license. The remaining counts, which are all civil infractions, will be dismissed. Sir, my fine is $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
Just 30.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna have it due no later than January 5th, 2023, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, Mr. Williams. Thank you for your patience. Is it Williams or Williams?
Williams.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Have a good day, okay, sir?
All right, you too.
All right, bye-bye. Angela Williams? Oh, ma'am, you can't drive while you're doing this. You're gonna have to pull over, so I'm gonna give you a moment, okay? Williamson?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, now calling the matter of People versus Alexander George Williamson. This is ticket P 1344949. One count disregard traffic control device. Count 2 drove with revoked license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Would you state your name for the record, sir?
Alexander Williamson.
As we've discussed these matters, the defendant is going to waive his right and plead guilty pursuant to the recommendation.
All right, is that right, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, reading from the ticket to establish a factual basis that on the day of May 11th of 2022 in the area of East Grand Boulevard and Gratiot in the city of Detroit, Mr. Williamson was driving a Ram vehicle and did disregard a traffic control device, therefore blocking traffic. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor. I would stipulate the probable cause as to the matter being dismissed. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of blockading. Count 2 of this ticket will be dismissed. Sir, the fine for blockading is $175. Typically, you have 14 days to be able to pay that. Is that going to be enough time for you, sir?
Yes, that's enough time.
All right, so I'm gonna have to do no later than December 19th, 2022, okay?
Should I just come into the courthouse to pay it?
You can either come into the courthouse or you can go online at 36districtcourt.org and pay it there, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're so welcome, okay? Have a good day, sir.
You too.
I will, bye-bye. I'm gonna see if Ms. Williams pulled over. All right, here we go. All right, Ms. Williams, you pulled over?
Yeah, I was in front of the house.
Okay, I wasn't sure. It looked like you were driving, ma'am. I just wanted to make sure, okay?
Okay.
All right, now calling the matter of People versus Angela Denise Williams. This is ticket P 1301805, one count expired plates. Also calling ticket number P 1301809, count 1 improper plates, count 2 no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, ma'am?
Angela Williams.
Judge, this is a pretrial. The defendant and I discussed the offer that she would plead to 1 count of improper plates here and that the balance of the cases would be dismissed. She's going to plead guilty according to that recommendation, and we stipulate to probable cause as to any matters being dismissed too. Thank you.
All right, I have expired plates just as
Okay.
a plea of responsible. Okay, all right, just want to make sure.
I'm
All
sorry.
right, reading from the ticket that this on the date of January 17th, 2022, in the area of Plymouth and Auburn in the city of Detroit, Ms. Williams was driving a Hyundai vehicle and it had expired plates. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor. And stipulate the
already
probable cause.
Thank you so much. Sorry, did you get that, Miss Sandy, or did we talk over each other? Okay, all right. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed. The court's going to enter 1 count of expired plates, a plea of responsible, and the remaining counts will be dismissed. Ma'am, the fine for that is $145. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time for you?
No, ma'am.
How much time do you need, ma'am?
Probably like 30 days. I just trying to get back into my job. I lost my son, so I'm like in severe depression. So I'm trying to get back to life.
I understand, ma'am. I don't understand, but I am empathetic and I'm so sorry for your loss, okay? If I give you, that puts us at January 5th. Do you want me to push it out just a little bit more since you just started working?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm gonna give you until February 6th. That gives you like 60 days. You think you
Okay.
can have it by then?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do February 6th, 2023, to have that $145. Again, I'm so sorry for your loss, ma'am, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you have a good day though, okay?
Okay, you as well.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Delshay, is it Delshay?
Shay.
Delshay, okay.
Yes.
Now calling the matters of People versus Delshay, Washington. This is ticket P 1352018. Count 1, failed to use seatbelt assembly system effectively. Count 2, failed to secure a child over 4 years old and under 16 in the seat belt, in the safety belt. Count number 3, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Ticket number P1352032. Count 1, improper address license. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, defective windshield. Also ticket P1352101. 1 count, throw, dump, place, or deposit litter from vehicle to public private property. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning. Harry Bachman for the defendant. State your name, please.
Ayla Shea Washington.
Thank you, Ms. Washington. Judge, the defendant and I have discussed the pretrial settlement offer from the prosecutor. She's going to plead guilty pursuant to its contents here and now. Thank you.
If that's the case, ma'am, can you please raise your right hand for me? Oh, you know what? This is a plea of responsible, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, sorry, you don't have to raise your right hand, Ms. Washington. I'm just gonna read
Okay.
the ticket, okay? All right. Reading from the ticket to establish a factual basis that on the date of May 11th of 2022, in the area of Seymour and Hayes Streets in the city of Detroit, Ms. Washington was driving a Chevy vehicle and did fail to use her seatbelt, as well as failed to secure a child over 4 years old but under 16 in a safety belt. Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Stipulation for proper cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated. Thank you, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea of responsible to fail to use seatbelt assembly system effectively and fail to secure a child over 4 but under 16. One second, ma'am. Both of these tickets are $65, ma'am. That's a total of $130. Typically, you have 14 days to be able to pay civil infractions. Is that gonna be enough time for you?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna have it due no later than December 19th, 2022, okay?
Okay.
All right, ma'am, if there's nothing further, make sure you wear your seatbelt when you're in the car,
Okay. I will.
okay? It's for
Yes.
safety. It really
I know.
is, okay? All right,
Okay.
ma'am. All right. If you don't have anything further, you're all set. Thank
Thank
you.
you. You're welcome.
Bye-bye. Walker,
Yes.
and Mr. Walker, I know you've been waiting. All right.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing today?
I'm okay.
Find a place to sit real quick for me while we do your hearing, okay?
Okay.
Not calling the matters of the people versus Sean Lamar Walker Jr. This is ticket P1264200, count 1, drove while unlicensed. Ticket P1355777, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, defective brake light. Count 3, failed to signal. These other 2 cases are not scheduled until 2023, but I'm calling them on the docket today. SP 1387870, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, expired plate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you state your name, sir?
John Lamar Walker Jr.
For those matters set for arraignment purposes, we will stand mute and ask that a not guilty plea be entered on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
All right. At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we moving forward?
We'd like to enter into a pretrial settlement disposition here today, Your Honor. The defendant is willing and able to plead guilty.
All right, if that's the case, sir, can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Sir, did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you? force you or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're gonna give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters, sir?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of October the 14th of 2021. Were you in the area of Schoner and Pinewood in the city of Detroit driving a Dodge vehicle?
Shaner and Pinewood?
Yeah, it says Pinewood Street, Schoner and Pinewood Street.
I don't know that street. I'm sorry. But I do own a Dodge pickup truck.
All right, you know where
May I
Schoner
ask-
is? Do you drive to Schoner?
Up Shaner?
Yeah.
No, I got these tickets on out of drive.
May I find the witness?
Yes, you may.
Sir, you will admit that on the date and time indicated on the citation now before the court, you were driving a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit. Is that correct?
Yes.
It wasn't properly registered, was it?
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm satisfied with the facts of this. And you didn't have a valid driver's license either.
No.
And you got stopped, you got a ticket for that, correct?
Yes.
That's why you're here today?
Yes. I believe so.
Satisfied
Yes.
with the factual basis, Your Honor, thank you.
Court satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charge of failed to display a valid operator's license. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Absolutely, yes, Your Honor, so stipulated, thank you.
All right, thank you. So the court will accept the plea at this time. Sir, my fine is typically $200. How long will that take you to pay, 30 or 60 days?
30.
Okay, I'll have it due no later than January 5th, 2023, okay, sir?
Yes. Thank you.
Please work on getting licensed, okay?
I have my license.
You have your license now?
Yes.
Fantastic. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
You as well.
All right, bye-bye. Malik Wilson?
Yes,
All right, hey, how you doing?
I am well. And yourself?
I'm good, thank you for asking. Now calling the matters of the people versus Malik Wilson. This is ticket P 1351988. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Also calling tickets scheduled for January SP 1379686. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, no receipt of registration. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your name for the record.
Malik Wilson.
Judge, the defendant presents today with valid and compliant documents. He has sent those to my attention. I have confirmed they are current and valid. I have sent copies of the same to Mr. Gillis. My understanding is that he is not in today and has a replacement, but I am attesting to these documents as an officer of the court here today and asking the court to consider a motion to dismiss for compliance. I would also stipulate to probable cause for the recommendation. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Being an officer of the court, having seen his now valid documents, the court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always keep everything up to date and valid, or you got to come back and see me and sit in court like this all morning long. Okay, Mr. Wilson?
I promise.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much for your patience this morning and good luck to you, okay?
Thanks again.
All right, you too. Have a great day.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Ramar or Ramir? Walker, Mr. Walker?
Yeah.
Oh. your first name?
Ramar.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Ramar Darnell Walker. This is ticket number P 1336079. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Bachman, on behalf of the defendant, would you state your name, sir?
Ramar Walker.
Thank you. As the defendant presents today with valid and current documentation, I have forwarded those to Mr. Gillis, and I'm attesting to their validity and currency as an officer of the court and asking the court to dismiss the case here against Mr. Walker without prejudice for compliance. Thank you.
Being an officer of the court, having seen his valid documentation, the court is going to grant your request and dismiss these matters without prejudice. Mr. Walker, make sure you always have your license up to date. You need to renew it. You see how long it lasts for, and make sure you always have car insurance, okay?
Yeah, I had a license. I just left my wallet at home that day.
It's a fail to display.
Yeah, I even offered. I'm like, I can tell you the numbers because I know them off heart.
And a lot of times when you do that, they will let you just, if they can look it up. Nope. All right.
Nope.
Make sure you have your wallet on you at all times, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Walker, it happens to the best of us, so I'm not even mad at you. You have a good day. I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice, okay?
Thank you. Okay.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
I will, thank you. Mr. Joseph Williams?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Go ahead, sit up for me like it's a court, okay? Now calling the matter of the people versus Joseph Paul Williams. This is ticket P 1301622. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drive unregistered and titled vehicle. Count 3, no rear view or defective mirror. Also calling ticket number P 1301584. Count 1, 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Count 2, disregard signal red or amber. Count 3, defective or improper turn signals. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name for the record, please. Mr. Williams.
Joseph Williams.
Thank you. One moment, Your Honor.
Okay. I have a limited access.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my Williams is straight here
I know. We had a lot of Williams today.
all the time. So can you tell me what page of the docket Mr. Williams is on?
He's on the first page under 8:35 a.m.
Oh, okay. I do not have Mr. Williams on my particular docket. Mr. Williams, have you and I had an opportunity to speak this morning?
Yes, sir.
What are we doing with your case, sir? You forgive me
Taking it
about
to
that.
trial.
Okay, so here we are. Mr. Williams is asking that the matter be set for a bench trial by way of Zoom, please, and thank you, Your Honor.
If that's the case, Mr. Williams, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Sir, did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Bachman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
It's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of fact. I listen to all the information and based on the law, make a decision. You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna set it for a bench trial on the date of February 28th. February 28th, it's gonna be at 9 a.m. It's gonna be via Zoom, so the same way you zoomed in today, you're gonna zoom in on that day, February 28th. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal, and you're all set, Mr. Williams, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, okay?
You as well.
I will, thank you. Bye-bye. Damian Winters? I can't hear you. Say something. Uh-oh. Can you hear us, Mr. Winters? Okay.
So.
Hello?
There you go, Mr. Winters. There we go. There we go. Yeah. All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Damian Lamar Winters. This is ticket P 1351697. Count 1, 26 to 30 miles over posted speed. Count 2, drove with a revoked license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. State your name, please, sir.
Damon Winters.
Thank you, Mr. Winters. Defendant's going to waive rights and plead guilty, Judge.
All right, sir, if that's the case, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Winters, did you have a chance to talk to the Attorney Bachman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten, force you? Oh, no, this is a civil infraction. I'm sorry, you don't even have to do that. Sorry, I'm gonna read from the ticket to establish a factual basis. That on the day of May 10th, 2022, in the area of Eaton and Hubble in the city of Detroit, Mr. Winters was driving a BMW and did exceed the speed limit. It says doing 45 in the 35 mile per hour zone. Satisfied, Attorney Bachman?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor. Stipulate the probable contents of the matter being dismissed.
Thank you so much. So at this time, the court's gonna enter a plea to the amended charge of 45 in the 35 mile per hour zone. Remaining count to be dismissed. Mr. Winters, you looking at me like that because you know how fast you were going. That is
Yes.
such a public street. You out there driving, flossing in your brand new BMW, seeing how fast it can go. And we know BMWs can go super duper fast. And we know about that street. Don't you ever drive that fast again out there on a public street like that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I know you were trying to show off and show everybody what it can do. We know those cars are fast. Okay, I'll be out there, people. I got family in that area. I used to be in that area. Okay.
Yes.
Slow down, Mr. Winters. Now you're gonna have a couple of points on your license because of this, but you can work through it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The fine for this is $135. It's 10 over, right? Yeah. $135. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infraction. Is that gonna be enough time for you, Mr. Winters?
Yes.
Okay, all right, have my payment in. Slow down.
I'm gonna pay it today.
Okay, give us a moment, pay it tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, but yeah, just slow down just a little bit, okay, for us, Mr. Winters.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, thank you so much for your patience this morning too. I really appreciate it, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, to 12:19, just in case you need a little extra time, okay?
Okay.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
I will, bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, and then we just have Mr. Wordlaw. Let's talk about him for a moment. Huh? Oh, I was moving today. Okay. All right, so Mr. Wordlaw has a case from 2015. It used to allow
Right, guilty.
speakers. But the other ones are all in disposition.
Right.
They're from 9/15/2022. Is that what you're talking about?
Okay, so he has one that he owes the money on. He pled guilty to something, and I believe
Right.
the one that's on the docket, he owes money. That's $245. Now he's got two other cases, Your Honor. SP 139-002-3 counts 1 and 2. No insurance, no registration. Those are up for arraignment in February, but we would appreciate if the court could call those and if he could dispose of those on a one-on-one plea, because he's got return to work issues and he's not able to return to work without clearing these cases. So knowing what the city's policy is, would you accept the defendant's plea to the no insurance count and reduce thereafter the count to improper plates and dismiss the no registration count? Allow him to pay a fine for what he owes and close out all his cases.
Attorney Goffman, give me a moment. I'm trying to negotiate with my boss. Hold on. So has he not been working this whole time? Is that why he hasn't made any payments on any of these cases?
He did indicate that he was recently laid off. I don't know when though.
Okay. All right, let me see what I can do. All right, he may have to hold on for a second. I'm gonna bring him in and then I'm going to put him in the room so you can talk to him. Mr. Wordlaw?
Schedule a hearing. You case
I know you're not driving right now.
Me, no.
Okay. You're not supposed to really be driving in these areas, but you got somebody else driving you someplace.
Yes.
You look like you're looking at the road though, Mr. Wordlaw. You did.
Me, no. I'm not looking at the road.
Okay. I want to make sure. All right, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Attorney Goffman. I'm gonna see if we can get something worked out for these other two cases. Matt, come back.
We spoke, Your Honor. We're ready. We're just waiting the offer. But I'll join the room.
But I gotta see, like, I don't have an offer for it. Right now, they're in this position, right? Because he has one from 2015 that he didn't pay on. Then he has mine that he hasn't paid on yet. And so then these are the other two that were, what are you asking me to do with them? Because he hasn't really made any payments, so I can't.
He's gonna pay. He just wants to do a one-for-one plea on the new cases. Commit to a payment in, could you pay in 30 days what you owe, the 245, sir, that we talked about? Remember when you pled guilty? When can you pay that?
I don't know. I gotta try to get my job because I drive for a living. So.
Right, well, you gotta give us some idea when you can pay it.
60 days.
Okay. Thank you. Go ahead and join the breakout room, sir. I'll see you in a minute.
All right. Which one is it?
I'm going to room number 2. He's right. I didn't give him one.
Okay, room 2.
Go
Okay.
in there. All right. I'm trying to figure something out, Attorney Goffman. Let's see.
Standing by, Your Honor.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Citizens may now pay tickets. Schedule a hearing.
Yeah, he's been sentenced right now, so they asked him to come over here to take care of his business.
Your Honor.
Hold on a minute. Yes, iPhone, how can I help you?
Yes, this is Robert Yeeman. I was supposed to did a virtual court on the 2nd of this month,
but I'm not sure what I was doing, but right now I'm at the hospital. My baby mother is in the hospital right now. She had a blood clot in her brain, and I need to reschedule my virtual court from the second. I was supposed to be on through video court.
What's your name, sir? I'm telling you. What's your
Robert
name again?
Robert Yeeman.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a phone number to take down. Call my courtroom, okay?
Yes.
313
Yes.
965
965.
2293.
Okay.
Okay, we probably have a new date for you. My clerk's gonna tell you the new date, and it would be far enough away so that you can handle working with the mother of your child right now, making sure she's good, okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, that's
See,
gonna be a top
I'm
priority, okay?
I'm at
I know, I believe you. It's okay. Take a deep breath. I'm not one of those people who don't believe, okay? I know.
yeah.
Take a deep breath. It sounds like you a little, it's okay. All right,
Okay.
so
Yes.
call my courtroom now so we can see what the new date is that you have in the system, so you can come that day, okay?
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
very welcome, all right? Call so we can get that taken care of, okay?
I'm finna call as soon as I hang up.
All right, fantastic. Have a good day, okay?
Yes. Thank you.
All right,
Happy
take
holidays.
care. You too. Good luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
All right. All right, Corporal Whitehead, they didn't
Yes,
end up
ma'am.
showing up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and, I may reschedule it. Miss White is a frequent person who comes to the courtroom. I don't know what happened. She may have thought she handled all her tickets. So,
No, this
you're
was,
all set for today, okay?
Yeah, I was scheduled for, I had a defendant, she was Africa White. That's the ticket I wrote. Did she ever show up?
She's been here a lot of times, but she didn't show up today, but she's been here. So you'll get notification if we do a new date, okay? It'll be far out.
New date. Okay, no problem. Thank you, Yana.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, take care.
Bye-bye. Okay. Um,
He said, well, yeah. He said,
Which one do you want to plead to, Attorney Baldwin?
No insurance reduced to improper plates, please.
No proof of insurance, improper plates, okay. This is disposition though, so is this a civil, this is a civil infraction. They both
So-
civil infraction,
Okay, so we could just do no registration.
okay. Are you
I'll
gonna go tell
be
them?
right back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, can you just know about that other one?
We're ready, Your Honor.
You gotta do this quickly, because you know they lose reception when they be in the car.
Understood.
Now calling the matters of the people versus what he's here for today, ticket number SP 113500851. This is an open case of open alcohol and a motor vehicle passenger. We also have case number SP 139000231. No receipt of registration. Count 2 is no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your full name for the record, please.
Deontay Wordlaw.
Thank you. We'll waive a formal reading and stand mute for the arraignment, Your Honor, for all three arraignments, and indicate that the defendant has been advised as to the money that he owes on the instant case, as well as his right to a trial on the other two matters. He's going to waive his right to any further hearings or trials and plead guilty pursuant to a recommendation, and ask the court respectfully for some time to pay on the court the money that he owes. Thank you.
Okay, and just so you know, Mr. Wordlaw, you also have a case from 2015 that's out there that you still owe costs and fines on.
Okay.
All right, read from the ticket to establish a factual basis that on the date of September 15th of 2022, in the area of Lanark and Moraine Streets in the city of Detroit. Mr. Wordlaw was driving a Jeep vehicle and had no receipt of registration. Satisfied, counsel?
That's fine. Thank you, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count, but it's a civil infraction, so the court will go ahead and dismiss that as a part of his plea today. Sir, the fine for this. Okay, the ticket is $105. I waived the late cost and fine. How long do you need to pay that, sir?
Well, I gotta try to get my job back, so 60 days.
Typically, you get 14 days for civil infractions. You need longer than that?
Yes,
How much time?
like 60 days, because I gotta pay 2 tickets, so.
All right. February 6th, 2023, okay?
All right.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Okay.
All right. Attorney Baldwin?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right, so we have someone who's being brought online from, oh, is it in person? You think it's in person?
But she said he's on his way. He'll be a citizen judge.
Hold on, we got, hold tight for me, okay? We got a surprise addition to our docket for this morning. It's okay. All right, Attorney Bowman, I think we're all set. You can take us off.